What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka All Fires. Now, Sony has definitely been at the forefront of comic book cinema's news cycle over the last couple of months, starting with Venom, where Null was introduced, and there were rumors at the time where both Null and or Venom might be a part of Spider-Man 4. Now, since then, a lot of that might have been debunked, and even Andy Serkis confirmed himself weeks ago that him being cast as Null was a last-minute ad. There were no plans then, there are still no plans, his future remains unknown. Obviously still in the headlines, Sony, this past week with the abomination that was the release, the disaster of KRAVEN, and as it turns out, it was such a disaster, it spawned rumors that Sony would be ending their Spider-Verse. Now, that came from the Wrap earlier in the week, and on Saturday, Variety debunked that with a brand new release that said, look, they're still going to make Spider-Man movies, they're just going to do it in a more discerning way and be a lot more limited with which movies they pick. But there is now a brand new rumor coming from a trusted industry insider that has been right in the past, saying that Sony might actually look to sell the Spider-Man rights back to Marvel and Disney. And then when his update on Twitter was even updated with a community note to say something different, he doubled down and said this is going to be confirmed real soon. We're going to break down where this came from, what they said, and then some actual logical support for why, even though it seems like it's something that Sony would never do, and I've said as much in previous videos, they might actually be looking to sell the Spider-Man rights back to Disney and Marvel. We're breaking it all down, but quick reminder to hit the subscribe button and leave a comment down below. That automatically enters you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. Also, to those of you who have subscribed in the last couple of months, thank you so much. We have been growing at a breakneck pace. If you haven't subscribed already, you enjoy the channel, you've been rocking with us for a while, I would kindly invite you to do so. Not only does it enter you for the giveaways, but it's the one thing you can do that supports content creators the most, and I would sincerely appreciate it. Okay, so while you may have seen this headline in a couple of places late last night or early this morning, this news actually originates in an update from industry insider and anonymous Twitter scoopster My Time to Shine Hello. Now, when it comes to My Time to Shine Hello's track record, because they've been in the game for quite some time, they haven't gotten everything right, but obviously they've gotten enough right to become the name in the game that they are, so give it as much reverence as you like, leave it in rumor mill territory. Either way, they had to say this: I hear Sony is seriously considering selling the Spider-Man IP back to Marvel. They then added, when given a community note on that post that seemed to say otherwise, quote, again, community note, this will be confirmed in time, make sure to rate this unhelpful. Meaning, look, I'm giving a scoop, why you add a community note to a scoop? Obviously, I'm the source of the information, it's kind of redundant to say this is a lie. But the idea that Sony might sell the Spider-Man IP is something that I think a lot of people who talk about this stuff, myself included, didn't think was a possibility. Remember, the overall profitability of the Spider-Man rights at cinema for Sony has been way ahead of their losses, meaning what they made off the Venom franchise alone goes a long way in offsetting Morbius, Madam Web, and KRAVEN. Then when you add on Tom Holland's Spider-Man movies with Marvel and of course the animated Spider-Verse films, they are overall way in the black on their Spider-Man IP. Not to mention that the Spider-Man IP, Spider-Man's intellectual property, is some of the most popular from Marvel. He's one of the most popular characters, and I only say that to give him a little room because some people might argue there's another more popular character, maybe Wolverine, but guys, let's face it, Spider-Man's probably the most popular Marvel character. So when you're Sony, a small studio house that is making a ton of money off of Marvel's best character, you've got the rights, and all you have to do to maintain the contractual agreements is keep making films on time. It's really hard to see why they would ever want to sell those rights. But there is some logical conclusion to draw here. If My Time to Shine Hello is accurate in this scoop, there is a reason they may be looking to sell the rights, and the idea would go something like this: that superhero movies may be running their course, and Sony may look at this from the outside looking in and be like, instead of us having to carry this banner forward and have failures like Morbius and Madam Web and have to have our Spider-Man in the MCU, we can make a ton of money through the back end of the Multiverse saga, maybe another couple of movies with Tom Holland's Spider-Man or Miles Morales, and then you have a huge boost in cash out right at the end if they don't think that they can continue to make money with this IP. That's the only logical support that there could be for this. Hey, we make a ton of money, then we get a huge cash out at the end. And of course, from Marvel and Disney's standpoint, I don't think there is a price tag they could put on Spider-Man, which I'm going to stop short of trying to even speculate what the amount of money would look like for this. I don't think there's a price tag that would be too big that Marvel and Disney wouldn't seriously consider it and try to make it happen. Because if you haven't been paying attention, the now current CEO, Bob Iger, who's back for the second time and is looking to leave, may be looking to sell Disney and Marvel. There have been less than subtle hints with the way Disney has been running themselves as a conglomerate, basically buying all of these brands. It basically looks like they are trying to sell. Bob Iger would get a huge payout for that. And even if that's not the case, their acquisition mode means buying the Spider-Man rights would put all of the Marvel characters under one roof. Now, obviously, as the fans, this is exactly what we want. But guys, it is so hard for me to see a way through the red tape and real reason that Sony would be looking to do this. But according to My Time to Shine Hello, and as she said in response to the community note for her original post, this is going to be proven and real soon. Now, there have been rumors of this before. Some of the bigger editorials have weighed in on what this might even look like, but it has been pretty much shot down every time it comes up for the reasons I just said. It's just very illogical for them to say, hey, we should sell the most popular character ever that we happen to own the rights to back to Disney and Marvel. It seems so impossible to me. But if there is any truth to this, and as My Time to Shine Hello implies with that this will be proven real soon, we're going to hear it from a big Hollywood editorial or another source and very soon. So we will keep our eyes peeled for that breaking news. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below. I know, obviously, as the fans, we cross our fingers and hope that this happens every day. It just seems impossible for me to see how the Sony execs would sit down and be like, this is a good idea. You guys let me know your thoughts down below quickly. Let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we're still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel, and we're still going to do that until the PlayStation 5 Pro comes out. Then we'll switch over. We just gave one away for the finale of Agatha All Along, and we have another one coming up for the finale of What If, which goes live next season. Next year is actually going to be a banger because we give one away with every Marvel release, and next year there's at least 6 or 7 of them. If you want to be entered to win or for any of the other giveaways we do, say through the holiday season, all the same rules will always apply. It's super simple. All you got to do is be a subscriber, so hit the sub button, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will always be announced at the end of videos in the same segment we're doing here, live with my voice, and a winning comment when there is one shown on screen. So please be safe and vigilant on YouTube, really any platform. If you should get a comment from an obvious spammer using some content creator's photo trying to claim that you've won a prize, but then wants your information on third-party app, never ever give them your information. That is so unsafe. It's just a ruse. They're all just trying to get you to pay for shipping for a prize that doesn't exist. Keep in mind, no content creator, myself included, will ever charge you for shipping if you should win something. That's kind of part of the deal. It'd be hilarious if we did that. We would never do that, so please be safe and vigilant if you should get a spam comment like that. And unfortunately, they're still all over the platform, even though they've left my channel alone for a while. If you should get a comment like that, simply report it directly to YouTube. I guarantee you that the content creator, the YouTuber, already knows, and by reporting it to YouTube, they will delete it even faster and the account. So not only has the comment gone from the page and you're helping that content creator out, but everywhere they've commented across YouTube will also now be gone. You're really just doing the entire YouTube community a service. The best way to keep up with the content at the channel has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name is Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes under the name Allfires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking out my music, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.